it's a great time to replant the deck rail planters. And you can see these planters are really neat. This one happens to fit a 2x6 railing on my deck. You can find other ones. They just plop down on the deck just like that, and they're pretty steady. It works really good. And this is on our back porch, so I chose some plants to go in it that are going to do well with morning sun and afternoon shade. And I kind of like that look. At first I got this plant to go in there, and then I was starting to look at this and I thought, no, that's much better structure in the middle. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to pull this apart and then put it all back together again. As usual, always use black gold potting soil. I'm not going to fill it all the way up because I got a lot of plants to put in here. Next ingredient, always transplanting fertilizer. It's a good way to do it. Just do it now and mix it in. That way you don't have to do it on each plant. Okay, now I've got it ready to go. I'm going to start with that middle plant, and we're just going to go right down the line here. If the plant is too tall for the planter, don't be afraid to just pull a bunch of that off. It's not going to harm the plant at all. In fact, it's quite good for it. It'll just throw off some new roots and everything will be just fine. That works good. I really like these tricolor Hebes. It's not going to stay in this pot very long because the root system is going to grow. It's going to get pretty big, but I'll use it small now and put it in my borders a little bit later on. And then this heather right here, I just love the color of this. Just check it out. This is called deep lavender or something like that. Dark beauty, I think is what it's called. And I like the way it looks, especially with this combination of color with this dark foliage right here. It's a really nice contrast and nice contrasting textures. This little ivy right here is called Hedera helix, but it's not the kind that is invasive. This is called Glacier. It works really good for containers, stays pretty small, and you can trim it back when you need to, but I like the way it looks when it softens the edge of that container like there. It's very nice. I'm just going to add some color, some nice annual color with these sharply colored little viola right here. I just like that. Just look at how cute that is. And it really works well with this color and texture right here. So I'm just going to put a few of those in now. Well, you can see I didn't use any of that. I always buy a few extra plants just in case I want to use some. But there it is. There's our deck planter for this time. Now I've got 2 more of them, so I still got work to do, but this is one way that you can have a beautiful entry into your home.